We were talking about 7 hikes planned for this year. With the one they just did out of the way, that's 6 more. It doesn't necessarily have to be 6 consecutive plus 25 basis point hikes, right? They've got the optionality to throw a 50 in here somewhere if necessary. But by talking about the balance sheet, does it take the pressure off them to actually have to go big on rate hikes?
I don't know how they're going to view the interaction, if you will, or the trade-off between quantitative tightening and rate hikes. What they've said in the past, what Jay Powell has said in his press conferences, is they very clearly want the public and the markets to understand that the rate policy tool is the primary tool for tightening monetary conditions and financial conditions, and that they want to put the balance sheet runoff in the background as almost on autopilot. So I'm not sure they're going to trade off one against the other. I think they're going to come out with a plan and pretty much stick to it as best they can unless conditions change dramatically.
Mr. Lockhart, obviously the whole aim beyond fighting inflation, which is at 40-year highs, is to steer the U.S. economy into a soft landing. And by most of the recent indicators, growth is decelerating, right? Are you confident they are going to be able to achieve that soft landing, stick it?
Well, let me just say it's a big challenge for the FOMC to do that. And there was a word, I'll attribute a word to something that Chairman Powell said. He said that we're trying to align demand and supply in a world in which we have supply chain constraints of various kinds, and they may be getting worse given the Ukraine situation and the Omicron surge in China and the lockdowns in China. But we're trying to align those two things. That strikes me as trying to calibrate demand to supply. I think that is a very challenging thing to do in monetary policy, and I hope they can pull it off.